People are flaming me in chat. Honestly, these people in chat right now who are giving me shit, I've been doing 2-hour streams for 2 weeks, and then I did one 7-hour, and I got a 1:14:46 on a trash run at the beginning. It's happening, man. I'm not quitting this time. There's no, like, I'm not stopping and losing my rust. I'm just going to get better and better, and I improve quick, lads. So don't worry, the runs are going to be... How hype were you when I got my PB the other day? At least the PB splits. There was a lot of pogs in here, man. There are so many pogs. There are at least 2. And that's what I'm thriving for. Yeah, but you're almost 30. What does that mean? Wait, so you think there's a point where I'm not going to... Like, so when Elden Ring comes out, you don't think I'll be able to compete? Are you trolling me, guys? There's going to... Lads, yeah, I'll put you on Copium. Oh, you're gonna see when I play Elden Ring all day, dude. You're gonna see. It's gonna tilt the shit out of me. You don't understand how quick I am at learning shit, dude. I dominated DS3 so quick when I picked it up. And same with Sekiro. As soon as I picked up Sekiro, I got all the records as well. Both Souls games, and it's the same with this shit. Just will grind 20 hours a day. I'll grind 21. You guys don't understand. This is young. This is the same age as me. And Ella's 2 years older than me. And you guys will be like, yeah, Ella will roll you guys. So what? So Ella's like... So imagine we're back at school, okay? Is Ella like the Chad of school? And then like, what's Dist? Like, Dist is like the weirdo that chews tables in the back of the room. Like, what am I, man? I don't know. Who am I, guys? Like, I feel like... That's not me. That is not me. I'm not the school shooter. Shut the fuck up, chat. What the fuck? That's not... That's Zero, dude. He's been watching documentaries on it. Tell a story you haven't told before. Alright. There was a time I was at like a house party once, and I was a pretty ugly teenager, I'd say. Pretty ugly teenager. I grew up pretty... I got pretty good looking, eventually. I'd say around like 19, I got better looking. But I was pretty ugly when I was a kid. So I was at a house party and I was pretty drunk. This was like just before prom. And I was snuggling this girl in like an outdoor... We had this like outdoor tent and everyone was sleeping in sleeping bags. And I slept in the same sleeping bag as this girl called Molly. And I was like right behind her. And you know when you have a boner and you're pushing it out against the back of a girl? I had that, but she knew it. She knew I was doing it. She was 15 and I was 15, so it wasn't weird. So yeah, I'm in this tent with this girl, and I've got my boner pushed up against her, and she knew it. She knew it was there. Definitely, guys. She knew it was there. She could feel it, okay? I'm not small down there, okay? She could feel it. And I'm pushing it up against her, and this is kind of where I should have made a move, because she kind of leaned into it a little bit. And then I fell asleep, because I was tired and drunk, okay? I fell asleep with her against me and pushing into it. And then I woke up and she was gone, okay? I probably woke up at like 3 hours later and she was gone and she wasn't in my sleeping bag anymore. And I looked to my right and she's in the same sleeping bag as my friend called Ben. And they fucked. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? I was like, what the hell? And he was fat. That made me even madder. Like, I was in good shape, jacked. This dude was fat. He was like a little fat boy. And she shagged him, dude. So, I'm not getting cucked by a fatty. But, like, I didn't even get cucked, I don't think. I think what happened was she felt my humongous cock against her. And she was like, I really need to get laid now. So, she went to the next best guy. And she saw some fat dude and slept with him. That's what it was. And I fell asleep. I woke up. And yeah, that's a story that happened. I was at a party once. This is like a cool story, I guess. I was at a New Year's Eve party. This is cool. This is pretty cool of me. You guys are going to call me a scumbag for some reason, even though it's not. So I'm at a New Year's Eve party, and there's a girl who's hosting it called Kirsty, okay? I hope none of these girls are watching. Do you think they like DS3 speedruns? Maybe they do. I don't know. I hope not. They will never see this video. It's not a fake name, it's actually real. I should have lied. So me and Kirsty are at like a New Year's Eve party. I'm drunk downstairs, and then I come upstairs and there's a bunch of people just jumping on a bed just before New Year's. And they're all like jumping on her bed. And they all leave after jumping on the bed. Oh, man, I don't know what your chat's gonna fucking say to me, for God's sake. They all leave the room after jumping on the bed, okay? And I I was tired, so I went in the room and sat down on the bed, okay? And as soon as I sat down on the bed, it broke. I didn't break it. It was already like broken, I think, and I didn't break it. I'm 99% sure I didn't break it. It was already broken, and I'm not fat. I sat on it. And I'm sat down on this bed, and it goes and breaks. And then I'm like, shit, I just broke her bed. So I leave the room, and then I go downstairs, and about 10 minutes later, I go back up just to see, and she was crying. I could hear her downstairs, upstairs crying. So I come upstairs and she's crying and she's like, they broke my bed. They broke my bed. My mum's going to kill me. My mum's going to kill me. And I was like, oh no, they're such assholes for jumping on your bed. And she's like, yeah, they are. I can't believe they all jumped on my bed. And I'm like, yeah, they're such dicks. I can't believe they did that. And she was like, really upset, and I was kind of her friend, so I hugged her, and she was like, oh, you're so nice, Ash. I can't believe they broke my bed. And I went, yeah, they're such assholes, and then we kissed. So I kind of turned an L into a W a little bit, and oh, you guys are gonna call me an asshole for this. A week, I didn't bang her that night. I just kissed her, and then she wanted to go on a date with me, and I went on a date with her. And I realised this is going to sound so bad. I was drunk at the party. I didn't realise she wasn't that hot. Oh, that sounds so shit. Oh, chat, that's not even me being an asshole, but like, it was like, I'm not even being a dick. It's just, you have to find someone attractive, dude. And I didn't find her attractive. So I was out on a date with her the whole time, and we were having Chinese buffet, and she was just talking this whole time, and I was like, she is so boring, it's insane. And I hated the date the whole time. And I'm gonna sound like such a loser. She drove and I didn't drive. So she picked me up from my house in her car and then drove me there on the date. And then she dropped me off at my house after the date, and she went to kiss me, and I didn't want to give her the wrong message, so I turned my head as she went to kiss me on the lips, and then she kissed me on the cheek, and I went, see you later, and then got out of the car. For fuck's sake.
I had sex with my GF for the first time and couldn't come cause I realized I don't like her that mic, so I threw her out and broke up with her via text that evening.
Oh, bro! No! That is so bad. That is insanely bad, dude. Don't write... Why is chat writing based? It is not based to break up with a girl via text, okay, dude? I would never do that. That's not based. The worst thing I've done with a girl is she wanted to have... I was a virgin, and she was my friend, and me and her listened to music, and I went back to her house to have sex. I didn't go back to her house to have sex. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I was in her house, and she invited me to like come listen to music. We were chilling over her house, listening to music, and she started kissing me, and I was like, oh god, she was really hot. She had massive tits as well. And she was kissing me, and she started giving me a blowjob. So I was like, okay. She gave me a blowjob, and then she bent over and then went, fuck me. And she was called Jess, and she was so hot, dude. I'm so dumb. And she bent over and said, fuck me. And then I went, no, I can't. And she went, why? And I went, because I don't love you. And then she kicked me out of the house. The reason why is because I've grown up with two twin sisters, and they were like, lose your virginity to someone that you love. And I didn't love her, so I was like, I'm not going to do that. Do you know what I'm really annoyed about? I'm annoyed that my alt account's banned. I had an alt account that was called Sister Fister 38. And I think that's the best alt account name I could have had. And it's banned. I fucking hate that. Sister Fister 38 is so iconic. I got banned from Twitch because my name was Sister Fister 38. And it was because it's a meme in my channel. And they banned me, and they were like, I'm like, can I stream on my main account? And they were like, no, you're banned. I was like, what the fuck? They were like, yeah, it's ban evasion if you stream on your main account. I'm like, so I'm banned permanently because my name was Sister Fister 38. They're like, yeah, I'm like, nah, that's not happening. I wrote them an email saying, hey, I actually was called Sister Fister 38 because in Dark Souls 3, there's a boss called Sister Frida, and I beat her with my fists. So everyone started calling me Sister Fister. And 38's my lucky number. So can you please unban me? And I got unbanned for it. So pretty good, pretty smart lawyer technique from me there.